Hey everyone, welcome back, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to change your IP address using a few methods. Now there are a lot of reasons why you might want to change your IP address. For example, you might want to improve your overall security and browsing privacy, or reconfigure your network with a quick IP change when you get a new router and notice that it's automatically changing your device's original IP. You might also want to change your IP to access streaming service catalogs that are not yet available in your country. Well, this in particular can be done through a VPN service, which is the easiest and most efficient method I have for you today. But don't worry, I'll be giving you some recommendations later on in this video, so stay tuned. And without further ado, let's get started. Also, if at any point in this video you'd like to check out any of the VPNs that I mentioned today, you'll find all the useful links, including discounts, in the description down below. Now, the first method for today is going to be changing your IP address automatically using CMD. All you need to do is simply click on the search bar, type CMD, and click right on command prompt in the search results. Select Run an Administrator to open the command prompt with elevated rights. Once the command prompt with Windows is open, type ipconfig release and press enter. This action will momentarily disconnect your internet. Don't worry though, as this is a normal part of the process. Once the release is complete, type the ipconfig renew and press enter. Now the system will work on assigning a new IP address to your device, but this might take some time, so be patient. Now, if you don't want to do this automatically and instead want to manually enter your IP address, there's also a method for that. Start by opening the control panel, which you can quickly access by typing con in the search bar and selecting control panel from the results. Now navigate to network and internet, then proceed to network and sharing center. Within the network and sharing center, locate and click on change adapter settings. This will give you a list of your network connections. Find the connection you're using, right-click on it, and select Properties. In the Properties window, find and right-click on Internet Protocol version 4, TCP/IPv4. Now click on Properties below. Here you'll have the option to manually set your IP address. Choose Use the following IP address, and you can input whatever IP address you'd like. Now you can also change your IP address by either contacting your ISP and having them change it for you, or simply unplugging your router for a while and waiting for your IP address to be picked up by someone else in your region, effectively changing yours. But generally speaking, these two methods might take a while, especially unplugging your router, which might take from 5 minutes to 12 hours. So it's not exactly the most efficient. Now, as I mentioned earlier, if you're trying to change your IP address in order to access streaming services, these methods might not work out. That's why the best, fastest, and most reliable way to change your IP address is use a reputable VPN service. But before I show you the process and give you my recommendations for some of the best VPNs out there, it is important to note that this video is meant for educational purposes only, and I do not support or condone the use of VPNs to infringe on copyrights. So please make sure that your online actions align with your country's policies and regulations. With that being said, all you need to do to change your IP address with a VPN is simply connect to any server, and your IP address will change to that of that server. One thing to note, however, is that not all VPN services work out that well for streaming services. And so I've been testing out some of the most popular VPNs out there, and I've narrowed them down to ExpressVPN, NordVPN, and Surfshark as my top 3 picks overall. Now, of course, these VPNs work remarkably well with streaming services. They provide some of the best speeds, they're very easy to use, and they also have the necessary security features such as the kill switch, split tunneling, and a bunch of other protocols. But of course, they still vary in what features they offer, how much they cost, and picking out the best service for you will depend on what you're looking for in a VPN. So let me break down each service individually to help you make a more informed decision. First up, we have ExpressVPN, which is the overall best pick as it came first in most major categories like speed, security, and privacy. Now, in terms of reliability, ExpressVPN has proven its commitment by protecting user data several times by conducting many audits over the years. On top of going through a real-life stress test where the Turkish government seized one of its servers in an ongoing investigation, only to find nothing that can be linked to any specific user. Now, other than that, ExpressVPN has over 3,000 servers in 94 countries, allowing you to access almost any content from all around the world. But what's so impressive about these servers and their consistency and reliability, whether I'm streaming, gaming, or torrenting, I've had great speeds and uninterrupted connections. And besides being super simple to use, my favorite thing about ExpressVPN is how responsive it is across all devices. Launching the app only takes a few seconds, and connecting to any server takes a single second or less, which isn't something that I can say about other VPNs. And so if you're looking for the overall best, fastest, and most reliable VPN out there, ExpressVPN is your go-to. Next up, we have NordVPN, which offers the most value for the money out of these three VPNs. It's got some bonus features that make it a little more than just a simple VPN. Such features include threat protection, which blocks ads and malware-ridden websites, and also protects your device from harmful files. And in terms of speeds, NordVPN actually rivals ExpressVPN, especially when it comes to gaming and overall performance. Although it's got over 5,400 servers in 60 countries, so 34 less countries, which means access to less content than Express. But more servers will mean that the user base is more widely spread across the servers, so basically more room for everyone to use. And another thing I really liked about NordVPN is its intuitive user interface, which has a huge map of all its servers, allowing you to pick and choose the closest server to you within a couple of clicks. And when it comes to device limits, NordVPN allows you to protect up to 6 devices with one subscription, as opposed to the 5 device limit of ExpressVPN. And so if you're looking for the best value VPN, Nord offers a few more useful features, an intuitive interface, and a great overall performance. And finally, we have Surfshark, which is gonna be the best budget VPN on this list, because unlike ExpressVPN and NordVPN, Surfshark allows you to protect an unlimited number of devices under one subscription, which is great for households and businesses. Now, it might not be as fast as these two, but it offers the essential VPN features on top of some bonus ones like an ad blocker, 2 types of specialty servers, as well as no borders mode, and rotating IP, which can be very useful in restricted countries. Not only that, but it offers a huge server list of over 3,200 servers in 100 countries, which gives it a lot of value. And so if you're looking for the best budget VPN that allows unlimited simultaneous connections on top of having the core features of a VPN, Surfshark is your go-to. So to sum it up, if you're looking for the overall best, fastest, and most reliable service with arguably the best privacy policy out there, ExpressVPN is easily your go-to option. NordVPN is going to be the one to get if you're looking for a well-rounded VPN that offers bonus features while maintaining great performance and security for a reasonable price. And finally, Surfshark is going to be the best budget VPN as it allows for unlimited connections and it offers the core features of a premium VPN at the cheapest possible cost. So to sum it up, you can change your IP address using several methods, but the best and most secure way to do it is by using a reputable VPN service. And I highly recommend ExpressVPN, NordVPN, and Surfshark for this, and they're the best and most reliable in the market. And that's it for today's video. Again, if you're interested in any of these VPNs, you'll find all the useful links, including discounts, in the description down below. And feel free to comment below if you have any questions, as I love getting to interact with you guys. Like and subscribe if you found this video to be helpful or would like to stay up to date with future videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.